Today I'm going to be ranking GOP senators in the 119th Congress. But before we get started, if you enjoy these kinds of videos, please subscribe and help us hit 1,000 subscribers. So let's get into it. The first one that we have is Katie Britt. Now, I'm pretty sure she just got elected into the Senate, so I don't know too much about her, but I'm glad that we have a younger senator because we have usually just like old people. And I'm pretty sure she is pretty MAGA, so I'm going to put her in the A tier. Same with Tommy Tuberville. He votes with Republicans a lot of the time. If we look at the Liberty score of him, he's has a 92%, which is good. So I'm going to put him in the A tier. And then we have Lisa Murkowski. She's just outright awful. She supports Ukraine. She actually voted for Biden's Supreme Court nomination pick. She's a very bad senator, especially being from Alaska. She should be a lot more Republican. I'm going to put her in the F tier. Then we have Dan Sullivan. I don't know too much about him, but let me check his Liberty score. He has a 64%. So, I mean, he's liberal on some stuff. I'll put him in the C tier. And then we have Rick Scott. Rick Scott is a really good senator. He's not establishment. He actually challenged Mitch McConnell when he was a leader. But of course, all of our senators are very establishment, so they wouldn't vote him in. I'm not sure. I'm going to come back to him. Then we have Tom Cotton. Tom Cotton is also a pretty good senator. Then we have, I think this is Ashley Moody. She hasn't been there for too long, so I don't know too much about her. I'm going to put her in B tier. Tom Cotton, I actually put him in B tier also. Then we have Joni Ernst. Joni Ernst is really mid. I would put her in C tier. Bill Cassidy, definitely F tier. He's a very bad senator. Same with Mitch McConnell. Susan Collins, I would put her in D tier. The only reason because she's from Maine, which is a blue state, so she can't be the most Republican. I'll put her in D tier. Then we have Todd Young. I'll put Todd Young in C tier. If we look at his Liberty score, he doesn't have the highest one. It's about 52%. So I'm going to put him in C tier. Then we have John Kennedy. He's S tier. Like, this guy is so funny. You have to watch videos. He just has these one-liners that are really funny. He also has a pretty good Liberty score. Then we have James Langford. He actually co-sponsored this really weak immigration bill that Democrats blamed Republicans for not voting for, saying it was bipartisan, in air quotes. So I'm going to put him in F tier. Then we got Tim Scott. I feel like he's more establishment, but he did come out and endorse Trump. He either goes in B or C tier. I'll probably put him in B tier. Then we have Chuck Grassley. He's been in there for way too long. He represents the establishment of Republicans. I would put him in C tier. Then we have Josh Hawley. He also goes in S tier. Josh Hawley is very good. He supports a lot of conservative values fiscally and socially. I'm going to put him in S tier. Shelley Moore Capito, she goes in F tier. Now, the reason why she goes in F tier is because she's really not that conservative. She's pro-abortion and she is pro-Ukraine, all of that. So I'm going to put her in the F tier. Deb Fisher, almost F tier, but I'll put her in D tier just because sometimes she supports Trump and some of his policies. John Cornyn, I don't know. I don't think he's as bad as some of those F tier ones, but I'll put him in D tier. Then we have Jim Justice. I'm gonna put him in B tier. Now, he hasn't been in the Senate for too long, so that's why I'm not putting him higher. Ted Cruz, S tier. I really like how he's able to fight for conservative values. We look at his Liberty score, and he has an 88%. He's a pretty good senator. I think he's really able to articulate conservative values. So I'm going to put him in S tier. Then we have Rand Paul. Now, I would put Rand Paul in A tier, but he did vote against Trump's spending bill, which is kind of absurd, but I'll put him in high B tier. Then we have Steve Daines. I'll put him in B or C tier. I think he's pretty good. I'll put him in B tier. Tom Tillis, I don't like him that much. I would put him in like high D, maybe C. Yeah, I'll put him in C. He did vote for a lot of Trump's nominations. I think all of them, but I could be wrong. Then we have Ron Johnson. Like, he is a reason why we have a senator in Wisconsin, and he's also he's very conservative. If we look at his score in Wisconsin, he's 78%, which is pretty good. Tammy Baldwin 2%. That's crazy. Okay, then we have Dave McCormick. I would put him in A tier, but he did vote against putting Trump's Doge cuts into law, which I don't know. Like, why would you do that? I'm gonna put him in mid B tier. Then we got Tim Sheehy. I'm gonna put him in A tier. He hasn't been in the Senate for too long, but I like him. He's a pretty good senator. Then we have Markwayne Mullin, also A tier. It was funny that time we got into a fight with, I think, like a union person. Then we have Cynthia Lummis. Her score on the Liberty score is 92%. Like that's really good. Cynthia, Hyde Smith, I think I forgot her first name. She goes in C tier. I think she had like a 64%. John Thune, D tier. He's very establishment. Probably behind John Cornyn. Then we have, is this Pete Ricketts? No, I'm not sure. Marsha Blackburn. Marsha Blackburn is a high A tier. She's pretty good. Tony Tubro. Yeah, he can stay there. Then we have Bernie Moreno. I would put him in also A tier. When he ran for Senate, he was very Republican and like MAGA, so that's good. Now, I don't know a lot of these senators. I do know Charlie Graham. He goes in D tier or F tier. I'll put him in D tier, very low D tier, because he's very pro-war. Actually, probably middle. He's very pro-war, and no. Then we got this one is John Barrasso. John Barrasso is pretty good. I'm gonna put him in B tier. Then we have John Curtis. He'll go in D tier because I hear he's very like moderate. Then we have Mike Rounds. Somehow in the Liberty score, he's below John Thune. John Thune is like, oh wait, no, actually no, he's not below John Thune. 52 and 51, they're both very, very bad. So I'm gonna put them in the D tier. Like, it's crazy that a state like South Dakota has really rhino senators. Then we have Jim Risch. He's at 82%. I don't really know him too much, but I mean, that's good that he's ranked like that. I'll put him in B tier. Then I think this is Roger Wicker. Roger Wicker, he's at 50%. So I'm going to put him in C tier probably. And then we have, is this Pete Ricketts? I don't think he's in Liberty School, but I don't know too much about him, so I'm going to put him in C tier. And then I really don't know a lot of this. I know John Boozman. John Boozman, he has a 64% score. I mean, not terrible. I'm going to put him in C tier. And then honestly, the rest of these I really don't know. So I'm going to leave them unranked. So this is my tier maker list. I have my favorite one is John Kennedy, and then Josh Hawley, Ted Cruz. And then we have Katie Britt, Marsha Blackburn, Tommy Tuberville, Cynthia Lummis, Rick Scott, Bernie Moreno, Markwayne Mullin, Ron Johnson, Tim Sheehy, and the rest are not that good, especially C to F tier. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe. Comment your thoughts or suggestions in the comment section down below. If you want to have content early, make sure to join the channel. Shout out to Diana Barbie, our first channel member. And also thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.